Sometimes we get so focused on not doing wrong that we forget about doing right. Many times I've heard people say, I'm a good person. I don't hurt anybody. I don't do bad things. And sometimes this is a rationale for defending their desire to go to heaven and be welcomed in at the pearly gates versus being sent to hell. But what if it's not so much about what we do and the wrong that we do, but rather about what we do to bless others? In the parable of the talents, the one talent man is chided by the master when he returns because he didn't do anything with the value he'd been given. Sometimes we compare what we have with others and we think, well, what can I do? I can't make that big of a difference. And so we exempt ourselves from stepping into opportunities to serve. In the picture that Jesus gives us of Judgment Day, he talks about the sheep being separated from the goats, the sheep on the master's right hand and the goats on the left. And to each group, the master is going to say something very profound. He says to each of them, first to the goats, I was hungry, you gave me nothing to eat, and thirsty, and you didn't give me to drink. I was naked, you didn't clothe me, in prison, you didn't visit me, and sick, you didn't tend to me. And the goats will be alarmed by this and say, but when did we see you sick or in prison or hungry or naked? The master will say, whatever you did not do to one of the least of these, you didn't do to me. By the same token, he'll say to the sheep, when I was naked, you clothed me. When I was hungry and thirsty, you fed and gave me to drink. When I was sick, you tended to me. In prison, you came to visit me. They'll also be a little baffled by this because they'll say, when did we see you in that condition? And Jesus will say to them, whenever you did it to one of the least of these, you did it to me. What a cool thing that they will get credit for the little things that they did to bless others. But isn't it fascinating that the goats being sent away is not based on wrong that they did. They didn't kill or commit adultery or do bad things. It's on what they failed to do. So what if God's focus at the end of the day is not on the evil that we've done, but on the good that we failed to do? Let's make it our aim to step into opportunities, to serve, to give, to be generous with those in need, knowing that at the end of the day, God's heart is to make a difference for us and for us to make a difference for others.